Industrialist John Hammond has made an amusement park of cloned dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, on Isla Nublar, an island off the Costa Rican coast. After a dinosaur overseer is killed by a velociraptor, the recreation area's financial backers, addressed by attorney Donald Gennaro, request that specialists visit the recreation area and affirm its well-being. Gennaro welcomes mathematician and mayhem scholar Ian Malcolm, while Hammond welcomes scientist Dr. Alan Grant and paleobotanist Dr. Elise Sattler. Upon appearance, the gathering is stunned to see a live Brachiosaurus. At the recreation area's guest place, the gathering discovers that the cloning was achieved by separating dinosaur DNA from ancient mosquitoes saved in Golden. DNA from frogs was utilized to fill in holes in the genome of the dinosaurs, and to forestall reproducing. Every one of the dinosaurs were made female by discarding openness to testosterone during a basic period in undeveloped turn of events. The gathering observes the incubating of a child velociraptor and visits the raptor fenced-in area. During lunch, the gathering discusses the morals of cloning and the making of the recreation area. Malcolm cautions about the ramifications of hereditary designing and laughs at the recreation area's conceptualization, saying that it will definitely separate. The gathering is joined by Hammond's grandkids, Lex and Tim Murphy, for a visit through the recreation area, while Hammond directs the visit from the control room. The visit doesn't go as arranged, with a large portion of the dinosaurs neglecting to show up in the gathering experiencing a debilitated Triceratops. It is stopped as a typhoon approaches Isla Nublar. The majority of the recreation area representatives leave for the central area on a boat while the guests return to their electric visit vehicles, aside from Sattler, who stays behind with the recreation area's veterinarian to concentrate on the Triceratops. Jurassic Park's disappointed lead software engineer, Dennis Nedry, has been paid off by Dodgson, a man working for Hammond's corporate opponent, to take treated dinosaur incipient organisms. Nedry deactivates the recreation area's security framework to get sufficiently close to the incipient organism extra space and stores the undeveloped organisms inside a compartment camouflaged as a shaving cream can. Nedry's damage additionally slices capacity to the visit vehicles, abandoning them similarly as they close to the recreation area's Tyrannosaurus rex enclosure. The vast majority of the recreation area's electric wall are deactivated too, permitting the Tyrannosaurus to get away and assault the gathering. After the Tyrannosaurus topples a visit vehicle, it harms Malcolm and gobbles up Gennaro, while Grant, Lex and Tim escape. While heading to convey the undeveloped organisms to the island's docks, Nedry becomes lost in the downpour, crashes his Jeep Wrangler, and is killed by a Dilophosaurus. Sattler helps the wildlife superintendent, Robert Muldoon, look for survivors. They recuperate a harmed Malcolm, however are pursued away by the returning Tyrannosaurus before they can track down Grant, Tim, and Lex, who take cover in a treetop and experience a Brachiosaurus. Those three later find the wrecked shells of dinosaur eggs, and Grant infers that the dinosaurs have been rearing, which happened in view of their frog DNA. Some West African frogs can change their sex in a solitary sex climate, permitting the dinosaurs to do as such also. Incapable to unravel Nedry's code to reactivate the security framework, Hammond and boss specialist Ray Arnold reboot the recreation area's framework. The gathering closes down the recreation area's framework and retreats to a crisis shelter, while Arnold heads to a support shed to finish the rebooting system. At the point when Arnold neglects to return, Sattler and Muldoon head to the shed. They find the closure has deactivated the leftover fences and delivered the velociraptors. Muldoon occupies the raptors, while Sattler goes to betray prior to being assaulted by a raptor and finding Arnold's cut-off arm. In the meantime, Muldoon is surprised and killed by the other two raptors. Ward, Tim, and Lex arrive at the guest place. Ward takes off to search for Sattler, leaving Tim and Lex inside. Tim and Lex are sought after by the raptors in the kitchen, yet they break and join Grant and Sattler, who have returned. The gathering arrives at the control room, where Lex utilizes a PC to re-establish the recreation area's power, permitting Hammond to call for help. As the four attempt to escape by the front entry, they are cornered by the raptors, yet they get away from when the Tyrannosaurus shows up and kills the raptors. Hammond shows up in a jeep with Malcolm, and the gathering loads up a helicopter to leave the island.